What's up, guys? Welcome back to Supreme Micah. So what I want to talk about mostly in this video is the hormone testosterone. How does testosterone overall affect your ability to be able to gain muscle mass, and also what is the impact in regards to weight gain, and especially in the case of men age 30 and above? For the most part, this hormone, testosterone, is in both men and women. The levels of the hormone is more in that of a man than that of a woman. This hormone, testosterone, is actually at its peak among men who is just beginning puberty. Furthermore, let's start to begin how this actual hormone can affect your muscles. Testosterone has many effects on things around your body, such as your hair growth, also your voice, and also muscle growth. Overall, this does contribute to young individuals who tend to grow during puberty, maybe their teenager years, and then as they continue to actually begin that stage within their life cycle, they will definitely see many differences within their body. So let's dive a little bit deeper. So in regards to this hormone, testosterone overall, when the levels tend to decrease, that is usually when you will probably see the most negative side effects in regards to this hormone. Depending on your levels of this specific hormone can definitely impact overall how well you can actually grow muscle. So let's begin to speak about anabolic steroids. So, one important thing that you should know in regards to anabolic steroids is that testosterone is such that, but for the overall body, and this is a natural occurrence. Now, I won't get into steroids overall into this topic or video, but it's important to know that anabolic steroids actually can be man-made, and in this case, this is what some would use for performance peaks or increases, or for building bigger muscles. Taking these type of steroids can be beneficial for you if it is taken for a health reason, but for the most part, they can be extremely dangerous if misused. So, as men age, over time, their actual testosterone levels will decrease between 1 to 2%. Now, if you're listening to this, it may not seem like the biggest deal, but low amounts of testosterone over a course of time can actually impact you a lot. So, let's talk about weight gain. Now, in regards to the levels of testosterone in a body, this usually can really impact your overall weight gain. So, when this hormone decreases in your body, this can also be a link to actual weight gain. You should find this really important to know and understand that as you do age, or as those levels of testosterone decreases, your ability to gain weight or fat actually increases. One interesting thing that I was able to pick up on is that in regards to those who are obese, actually tends to have testosterone deficiency. Now, going back to what I had just went over in regards to testosterone and the levels within older gentlemen or those who are obese, it does make a lot more sense now between the linkage of testosterone levels, the hormone, in regards to men and how that can actually impact their overall weight. Studies suggest that when testosterone levels are actually increased in those who are obese, what tends to actually happen is weight decreases, and what actually decreases overall is fat. Now, these studies suggest that this is something that actually happens over time, meaning that if this was to be done overall for someone who was obese to be able to lose fat or weight, this would actually have to be consistent and done over a series of weeks. Now, in regards to this specific video, the most important thing that I'm about to tell you right now in regards to testosterone and how this actually impacts your weight gain and how you can actually gain more fat is that this hormone, testosterone, actually has a direct impact on your carbs, protein, and fat. If you've been following some of my earlier content, you will understand that I did make videos in regards to fat and how that overall impacts your actual body. Now, in regards to your body utilizes carbs. your body utilizes fat for energy. Testosterone regulates those actual macronutrients. So what happens is when your testosterone is low, your energy production of your body actually is unstabilized. Your body should be able to utilize fat, carbs, and protein as a source of recovery, energy, and performance. So when that decreases, what happens is your fat stores increases, which actually causes weight gain and fat gain. And that is why testosterone is extremely important. And that's why you'll actually see the linkage now between those who are overweight, especially for those men who are 30 or above, and they're now experiencing easy weight gain. And this can be easily seen in the midsection. Now, if you are someone who is impacted by low testosterone, then things that you can do to be able to prevent fat gain fairly easy is, one, most importantly, exercise on a daily or weekly basis. When your fat metabolism and overall energy production is affected because you have low testosterone, then one of the things that you significantly want to improve on is how physically active you are. That's why it's extremely important to go to the gym. Being able to gain all this fat and weight overall is preventative, but you have to be able to actually get into the gym. So this means that you can actually gain weight or even muscle mass, in this case, even if you are 30 or above. Now, in regards to definition and a few other factors, some of those categories may outweigh the other. In regards to age, this does impact your body overall. I'm not saying that just because you exercise or just because you eat a healthy, balanced meal, which is also something that you should do to be able to prevent fat gain, that you're going to look like Bruce Lee or The Rock. Now, in regards to what you want out of physical goals, physical fitness goals, then it all starts with you. And that means making sure that you eat healthy, as I just mentioned, making sure that you exercise on a daily or weekly basis, and create a routine that's great for you that you can find to be fun. Another thing that you can do is actually take supplements. In regards to supplements, they do help in regards to boosting your testosterone depending on the product, but it's also very important that you do not rely on these products to see actual progress or physical progress in the gym or how you look overall with your body. Something that I want to get into as well is that when you are a certain age and let's say you are having a issue with being able to gain weight fairly easy, then this is something that you should take seriously, because in regards to fat gain, you're then exposed to a lot of other conditions that can be extremely negative overall to your health. So if you know that you're starting to pick up weight or fat gain fairly easy, then I think you should take control of how you're eating overall. And being able to eat a healthy meal once in a while or every day or throughout the day is only going to benefit you in the long run. Another thing to take into consideration too is that when you are 30, it doesn't mean you're going to be fat. And depending on how healthy you are in regards to diet and physical exercise, you could still look like yourself as you were when you were in your early 20s. It's a possibility, okay? And this all comes down to hereditaries, okay? So depending on how you overall react in regards to age, you may look different compared to a lot of other people. And depending on how well you keep yourself and how well you're able to maintain your physical exercise, this will directly impact a lot of what you're looking for. If you're 30 and above, chances are you could still actually build as much muscle as you were when you were in your 20s. And as I mentioned, this is something that overall contributes to how well you're eating, how much you're exercising, and overall, are you consistent? And I think that's most important too. So just remember that just because you are 30 and above, it doesn't mean that you're going to absolutely start gaining weight in the midsection soon as you turn 30. From personal experience, I've seen 30-year-olds who look like they're still in their mid-20s and they look amazing. And one of the main reasons why is because of regular exercise, being able to eat well-balanced meals, and a lot of that can also contribute to hereditaries, okay? And that means that they overall probably just look younger just because of their DNA. But as I mentioned before, when you do continuously age, the fact that you are getting older, it can only be slowed down so much. Guys, check out this fitness video that I made for you. Guys, as always, I appreciate you for tuning into this channel. Make sure that you subscribe. Also, hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.